Sammy Pipeline here, and I'm here with Kieran Chase. And why don't you tell our fans what you do here?
I'm brand manager for Dungeons & Dragons.
But what are you here promoting today?
Today we're promoting two things, actually. We are promoting the Encounters Organized Play System, which just launched in 2010. What's great about that program is that it takes place every Wednesday. It's good for all levels of players. So somebody who's brand new to the game, if you come in on a Wednesday to a hobby store, they'll give you a character and you're ready to play right away. If you're somebody who's a little bit more experienced, you could roll up a character on your own, bring it in, and get some good D&D playing every Wednesday.
Nice.
So the other new product that we just have released was the Fortune cards, and we released those last month. What's great about those is they give a little bit more of an edge, a little bit more of a tool to the players against those evil DMs who are constantly trying to kill them. We all know those DMs.
Oh yes, oh yes.
And these are just really small buffs that a player can use as the game goes on that just gives them a little bit of an edge. Those were actually an outgrowth of what we had done in the Encounters program called the Twitter buffs, which every hour a new buff would pop up and we would tweet out to the player community saying, you now have this buff and this will be an advantage that you'll have.
So, can you explain a little bit more in depth about this concept of D&D Encounters?
Sure. So Dungeons & Dragons Encounters is it's an organized play system, and it allows people to come in and be able to play in a season a certain adventure. Right now we're actually doing March of the Phantom Brigade, and over the 3 to 4 months it's an ongoing story. Now what's cool about the story is it's episodic, it's not serial, it's not something that if you miss it, oh that's it, you're out of the story. You can jump in and out as you see fit, because they're just a series of encounters of what's going on. So it's okay if you just come in for a few, drop out for a month, come back in, you'll get the ongoing story.
Excellent.
What's cool about it is it's really short. So you go in, you're not playing for 5 hours in the night. You want to come in for a 1 to 2 hour experience? Not a problem. You come in, jump in, get a brand new character that's ready to go. You play for a little bit, roll some dice, and you're ready to play.
So basically, every time you come in, you can have a completely different cast of characters, but you're still in the same story.
Exactly, if you want. Now, there's a lot of people who do play every week, and you can play the same character and have them level up as appropriate for where you are in the story. But if there's a lot of times that you come in and it's a new group of people with a new experience, but the same macro story that's happening.
Excellent. And can you tell me where you guys came up with the idea for this? Because I know D&D has been popular for a very long time. What brought this reincarnation about?
Well, what's important for us is being able to support the hobby community as well as the player community. And we knew that one thing that was very important for people is to be able to find others who like their same hobby that they do. And we went back to what we've learned through other games, through Magic the Gathering, that it's really important to get a community into the stores. And we said, hey, let's create a cool program that stores can get behind, that rewards players, that rewards DMs. We'll have it on the same night where people know that they can come and find a game and people will come in and play. And it's been a massive success for us.
Excellent. Now, a lot of normals, as nerds tend to call them, think that most people that play D&D are these, crazy people that dress up in costumes and think that they actually are the character. What advice would you give to someone that might be interested but is afraid to come because of that stereotype?
Well, it's going to be very rare to find somebody who does that. Of course, the stereotype will always be there, but and honestly, my advice for somebody who might be afraid of that, pick up the Redbox starter set, or pick up a board game like Castle Ravenloft or Wrath of Ashardalon. Those have solo play rules in them, and you can go through the game and see what their comfort level is in playing. They might find themselves role-playing themselves, but it's not a necessary component to the game. And then when they attend a place like Encounters or a convention where people are playing, they'll be familiar with the rule set, they'll understand what's going on in the game, and they'll be able to jump right in. And they'll see that the vast majority of people are not necessarily LARPing.
Alrighty, this is Sammy Pipeline. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Signing off.